According to the Cambridge Dictionary, fake news is false stories that appear to be news, spread on the internet or using other media, usually created to influence political views. Fake news create misinformation and disinformation, but the two should not be confused as the same. Misinformation can be accidental and can always be corrected, while disinformation is created deliberately and intentionally. The internet is an invaluable tool for finding useful, authoritative information on anything from news and current affairs to DIY, health to history, celebrities to coronavirus. However, it is also littered with misleading information that which has been originated and shared by people who are misinformed about the subject and that which has been deliberately made up and spread.
In this era of relatively ungoverned social media, a multitude of online news channels and sponsored stories, exposure to fake news has become an everyday occurrence. Alternatively, some fake news originate purely through urban myths or simply messages changing as they pass from person to person. And because many people tend not to check the source of online content before they share it, like misinformation or disinformation, it can go viral quickly. Some people are deliberately claim that factually accurate news is actually fake news because they either do not agree with it or dislike it. Fake news and sophisticated disinformation campaigns are especially problematic in democratic systems, and there is growing debate on how to address these issues without undermining the benefits of digital media. In order to maintain an open democratic system, it is important that government, business, and consumers work together to solve these problems. Government should promote news literacy and strong professional journalism in their societies. The news industry must provide high-quality journalism in order to build public trust and correct fake news and disinformation without legitimizing them. Technology companies should invest in tools that identify fake news, reduce financial incentives for those who profit from disinformation, and improve online accountability. Educational institutions should make informing people about news literacy a high priority. Finally, individuals should follow diversity of news sources and be skeptical of what they read and watch.
So as a student, how do we combat fake news? There are many ways to combat fake news, but the best we can do is to stop its spread. As internet users, we should be responsible for the actions we make online. We should make sure that the information we share is based on facts, have evidence, comes from reliable sources, and also, you should be knowledgeable about the information you share. Doing research is not a waste of time, but your lack of awareness is. Fake news is indeed an issue that affects all members of society. It creates conflicts that are not there to begin with. We choose warranting CMC theory to connect the said issue because it is suitable for the topic. Warranting pertains to the perceived legitimacy and validity of information about another person that one may receive or observe online. Information is more likely to be seen as truthful to a receiver to the extent that the receiver perceives to be immune to the manipulation to the person to whom it refers, according to Walter and Parks, 2002. In order to prevent fake news, this system of idea will help to guide and understand what we should do to avoid believing and sharing fake news. Perceived legitimacy and reliable resources. Once again, doing research is not a waste of time, but your lack of awareness is. Fake news is indeed an issue that affects all members of society. It creates conflicts that are not there to begin with. Online or not, it must be stopped. As everybody would say, think before you click or share. Never stop educating yourselves. Verify, learn, be responsible, and stop spreading fake news.